kindergartners. I hope you guys are having a great day today. My name is Miss Schloor. You might remember me from our last video that we did together, and I am going to be teaching our phonics lesson today. It is going to be very similar to what we did yesterday with some changes of some letters that we're going to be learning. So today we are going to be focusing on letters and sounds. We are going to practice skywriting and writing some letters that we used our sounds with. And then finally, yesterday we practiced tapping out words that I already had on here. But today, instead of me having them on there, I'm going to say the word and you are going to practice writing the words. So in order to do that, you are going to need to grab a pencil and a paper if you would like to go ahead and work along with me today. So I'll give you a couple seconds to go grab those things. Usually every day we're going to need a pencil and a paper. So if you are always coming onto these videos, it might come in handy for you to grab those things before our video starts for the day. So hopefully you have your materials. If not, you have some time to grab them right now. We don't need them until the end. The first thing that we're going to do is very similar to yesterday is I'm going to say the letter, keyword, and sound. I'm going to point to you and you are going to repeat after me. I forgot yesterday that usually when I'm in my classroom, I like to do some special movements for each of these letters. And I thought that it would be fun for us to do them together. So I can teach you those movements that go along with each of the pictures, and then you can repeat after me. So here we go, we're gonna get started. Remember, when I point to you, that means it's your turn. So listen first, then you. O, octopus, ah. U, up, ah. I, itch, I. A, apple, ah. E, ed, eh. X, fox, x. K, kite, k. Z, zebra, z. F, fun. D, dog, d. And that is our last letter. So I hope you were able to see some of those movements that I was doing and were able to follow along and repeat after me. The next thing that we're going to do is just like we did yesterday, we are going to practice writing and skywriting our letters. So I have 5 different letters that we are going to practice today. The ones that we just practiced, remember, we're not doing vowels today, we're just doing the consonants, the yellow cards. So we have 5 that we're going to do. So remember, grab your pencil and paper if you would like to follow along. I'm going to say it first and show you with my arm. Then we are going to write it together. And then we are going to use our arms to skywrite it. But first, I forgot, let's go ahead and try and remember where all of those lines are. Since we talked about it yesterday, I'm going to do it super fast today. So I'm going to say our line. You're going to move it super fast to where your arm belongs for where the line is. And then we'll go ahead and start with our first letter. Here we go. Let's shake out our arms. So they're all nice and ready. Let's go ahead. Point to the skyline. Point to the worm line. Point to the plane line. And point to the grass line. Awesome job, my friends. Shake out those arms. Fantastic. Let me grab my pen right here. And we are going to go ahead and get started first with the letter K. I'm going to show you our movements again. So listen. K, kite, k. Awesome. Here we go. Point to the skyline. Go all the way down to the grass line. Point to the plane line and leave a space. Slide over and touch your tall line. Slide back down to the grass line. K, kite. Awesome job, my friends. Let's go ahead and do it together. I'm going to write and say at the same time, and you can write yours as I am doing mine as well. Here we go. Point to the skyline. Go down to the grass line. Point to the plane line, but leave a space. Slide to your tall line. Slide to the grass line. K, kite. K. Let's make that line a little bit darker so you can see it. There we go. There is our K. So now, finally, we're going to get our arms super straight. Remember, 2 fingers. We don't want any T-Rex arms is what I call them in my class. We don't want to point like this. We don't want to be a T-Rex today. We want our arms to be super stretchy like a stegosaurus is what I say in my class. So no T-Rex, yes, stegosaurus. Here we go. I'm going to turn my body and you are going to do it with me. Point to the skyline, go down to the grass line, point to this plane line but leave a space, slide to your tall line, slide to the grass line. K, kite. Awesome job, my friends. We're going to erase that. And we have 4 more to go. Our next letter is going to be the letter D, dog, D. Listen first. Point to the plane line. Go back, down, and around to the grass line, all the way up back to the skyline, and trace back down to the grass line. D, dog, D. Take your pencil and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on the plane line. Go back down and around to the grass line, all the way back up to the skyline. Trace back down to the grass line. D, dog, D. Awesome. Let's go ahead and point with our super straight arms. Point to the skyline. Oh, sorry, not point to the skyline. We're going to point to the plane line. Go around all the way back up to the skyline and trace back down to the grass line. D, dog, D. Awesome job. We're going to erase that D and move on to our next letter. The next letter we are going to do is F, fun. So go ahead and listen first. Point to the skyline. Trace back on the skyline, then way down to the grass line and cross it at the plane line. F, fun. Go ahead and take your pencil and go ahead and write it with me. Here we go. We're going to start on the skyline. Trace back on the skyline and all the way down to the grass line. Cross it at the plane line. F, fun. Awesome job. Let's take our arms super straight. Go ahead and do it with me. Point to the skyline. Trace back on the skyline and all the way down to the grass line. Cross it at the plane line. F, fun. Awesome job, my friends. Let's erase that F. Let's shake out our arms a little bit. My arms are getting tired, so that must mean yours are getting tired too. So let's go ahead and move right along. We have 2 more. I know you guys can do it. Our next letter is X. So X is for fox, and for my movement, I go like this, like I'm a little fox running. So we're going to do it together. Listen first. Point to the plane line. Slide down to the grass line. Leave a space and point to the plane line. Slide back to the grass line. X, fox, X. Here we go. Let's point to our plane line. Slide down to the grass line. Point to the plane line, but leave a space. Slide back to the grass line. X, fox, X. Here we go. Let's take our super straight arms. Point to the plane line. Slide to the grass line. Point to the plane line, but leave a space. Slide back to the grass line. X, fox, X. We're going to do our last letter. Let's shake out that arm. I know they must be tired. And the last letter that we are going to do is the letter S for snake. S, snake. So listen first. You're going to point to the plane line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake. So here we go. point to this plane line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake. And last time with our super straight arms, I know you guys can do it. Here we go. Point to the plane line, slide back, and it curves in and back and lands on the grass line. S, snake. Awesome job, my friends. We're going to close up our pencils and pens for right now. We're going to use them in a second, but we are going to take a quick break. And today, what we are going to do is we're going to do an I Spy. So look around your house, probably have some things that are maybe on the wall, maybe on counters, maybe on the ground. And I'm going to say, I spy something that starts the letter blank, and I'll say the sound. And I want you to look around in your house, and you can either go up to that object and touch it, or you can point to it from where you're sitting. You can choose. Miss Schlor is going to point to hers since I don't want to leave where I am right now so you guys can see me. So here we go. I spy something with my little eye that starts with the letter W. So I want you to look around your house. What do you have that starts with the sound W? I see something in front of me that I can actually bring on to our camera. Hopefully you found something too. I'm going to grab mine. My object that I have is a water bottle. I have a water bottle. It starts with the sound W. Hopefully you found something too. Okay, come back so you can hear the next sound. I spy something with my little eye that starts with the sound O. It starts with the sound O. Now, we might not have the same things in our houses, and we could have different answers to what I have found. So I could find something that starts with the letter O, and you could find something different. So hopefully you found something. Maybe you touched it, maybe you're pointing at it. I'm going to point to mine. It's in the corner over there of my house. And the object that I found is a light. It starts with the letter O. We're going to do one more for our break. Remember, you can stand up and go to it or point to it. I spy something with my little eye that starts with the K sound. Starts with the K sound. Remember, our answers could be different. We have different things in our houses. Everyone has different things. The thing that I found is back there. You can't see it, but I can see it. And I found my couch. But I also actually have a cat that's sitting on my couch. And they both start with the letter C. C, cat, K. So hopefully you were able to find something that started with the K sound as well. So come on back to us. Make sure you have a pencil and a paper. And we're going to go ahead and do our last activity for today. The thing that we are going to do today is yesterday we tapped out words that I had on there for you. But I thought it would be fun if you practice writing our words. So I'm going to say a word, we are going to tap it together, and then I'm going to give you a chance to write it, and then I will write it and see if you got it correct. Okay, so our first word is sip. So you're going to put your elbow up like a high five, and we're going to tap it out. Sip. 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 Let's go ahead and do the first one together. If I need to, I can have my elbow up, and I'm going to think of my first sound. I know the letter S makes the S sound. I also have our letters that we will need right here. So if you're not quite sure, look down here. You might be able to find it. So, I know the letter I makes the I sound. Ooh, I know the letter P makes the P sound. Okay, here's our word. Let's check it. Sip. We got it right, like we're sipping some tea. So we're going to erase that, and we're going to do another word. The next word we're going to do is tax. Listen, tax. Elbows up, let's tap it out. Ax. Tax. Okay, now I'm going to let you write it. So remember, you can use your hands to find the sounds. Ax. About 10 more seconds. I'm going to count down on my fingers. 10. 5. And 0. Let's see if you got it right. We're going to do it together. Our word was tax. I know that's a T to start. Oop, I know that's an A. Ax. Ooh, x, like fox. I know that is an X. Let's check it. Ax. Tax. And if you wrote some other letters that maybe you thought went in the place of one of the ones that I have, that's okay. We're all just trying our best and sounding them out. And that's why we practice, so we can get better at finding the right sounds. So let's erase it. And our next word is going to be cup. Cup. So let's tap it out, elbows up. Cup. Let's tap it out one more time. Cup. And now you can write it. Remember, use your fingers to find those sounds. 10. 5. And 0. If you're not done, that's okay. We'll do it together. Our word was cup. Cup. Let's write it. Okay, let's check it. Cup. Okay, hopefully you were able to get that right. It is cup, as in drinking out of cup. My friends, that is the last word that we are going to do today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Ms. Zhang, and I am here to teach you another kindergarten math lesson. All right, so yesterday we talked a little bit about addition today. We're going to continue that conversation talking about addition and working through some problems. All right, so next what I wanted us to do is I want us to practice counting all the way up to 100. I know 100 is a big number, but we can totally do it as long as we keep practicing, and we're going to do it together. So let's see, I'm going to show my little screen here, and we're going to start. All right, we're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Make sure you're counting with me, okay? Because I need help counting to 100. After 10, we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. After 21, we go 21. Or sorry, I think I said 21. After 20 is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, we've made it to 30. Let's keep it up. After 31, I did it again. After 30 comes 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh, keep it up. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We are halfway done. We're halfway there. 50. All right, keep it up, y'all. Keep your brains working. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. All right, home stretch. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. All right, y'all. Last couple. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Nice job, everyone. You just counted to 100. Something I say to my class is we need to congratulate your brain for working so hard, or thank your brain for working so hard. So I say, thank your brain. Thank you for working so hard. All right. Nice job, everyone. Next thing I want to do is to move into our learning target for today. Last week, like I said, we were working on addition, and we are going to continue working on addition. All right, so you can follow along with me as we read our learning target. It says, students will be able to solve and write equations for addition problems. Remember addition, we bring things together. Addition, we put things together and we get a bigger number when we put things together. All right, so, and then if you see, this big word right here, equations, those are our number sentences. And in order for it to be an equation, it has to have this little symbol. It has to have an equal sign in it. All right, so students will be able to solve and write equations for for addition problems. And then just a reminder, our symbol for addition is our plus sign. All right, So let's get into it. Here is our first addition problem, and I like to call this adding stars. This is an activity that I would do with my class. So what you need to do is you need to count how many red stars there are and how many blue stars, and write a matching equation based off of this picture. So we have a blank plus blank equals blank, and your job is to fill it in. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to count your stars and write down the equation. Either you can write it down or whisper it to a brother or sister, or someone you're sitting next to, or your mom or your dad or your aunt or your uncle, someone in the house that you can talk to and just say, I hate this equation, I know it. All right, so I'm going to start by counting how many red stars there are, just because it's on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 red stars. And then how many blue stars are we adding? 1, 2. 2 blue stars. So that's a really funky 2. I'm going to fix that. 2, not much better. That's okay. So it says 4 plus 2 equals, in order to figure out what it equals, we have to count all of our stars. All right, so let's go ahead and count all of our stars. I'm going to change my colors for my dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that tells me 4 plus 2 equals 6. Nice job. We should celebrate and kiss your brain again if you got that right. Say thank you, brain. All right, so our next one, we got some purple stars and we got yellow stars. So again, we'll give you some time try to figure out what this equation would be. If you have a paper in front of you or a pencil, write it down. If not, just tell your partner or tell someone around you. All right, let's count. I'm going to start with our purple star. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 purple stars. I'm going to fill that in. 4 plus, how many yellow stars are we adding? Just 1. 4 plus 1, a lot of you might already know that. 4, and you just add 1 more equals, but let's count them just in case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 and 1 more equals 5. I have 5 stars total. Nice job. All right, we're going to move on to our next one. And this is our next one. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So we're going to do the same thing as before. Count how many stars you see, or figure out what the equation is that matches our picture right here. All right, let's start by counting our red ones. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many purple ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. All right, 5 plus 5 equals what? Let's figure it out. In order to figure it out, we have to count all of the stars total, right? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 stars total. All right, and another way you can show this is 5 plus 5. Another easy way to show this, excuse me, is you have 5 fingers on one hand. And you have 5 fingers in your other hand. And together, when we put all of our fingers together, how many do we have? 10. Nice job. So yes, 5 plus 5 equals 10. All right, let's see if we can do one more before we take a quick little break. All right, so I'll give you some time to figure out this one. And again, you can either write it down or share it with someone around you. All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I was counting the pink ones first. So let's count the pink ones first. And I got 3 pink stars. How many green stars are being added, are being put together with the pink stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 green stars. All right, now our equation says 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 equals what? Let's figure it out. You have to count all the stars to figure it out or to solve the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now our equation is complete. It says 3 plus 5 equals 8. All right. Nice job. Oh, I know we said that was the last one, but I want to do one more. One more. See if we can do one more. All right. So same thing as before. Solve our equation or write down the equation that matches our picture. Okay, let's see. 1. I'm going to count our green stars first. I don't like that I choose the colors on there. So we have green stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green stars. And now we're adding some red stars to it. 1, 2, 3. 3 red stars are being added. 3 are being put together with the green stars. And how many stars do we have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so now our complete equation says 4 plus 3 equals 7. Nice job. All right, boys and girls, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me on our math lesson today. Join me tomorrow because we will begin talking about subtraction and how it relates to addition and what it is, and all those things. So thank you again. Have a great day.
Hola niñas y niños, ¿cómo están? Soy yo otra vez, señora Dinamarca. Estoy muy contenta de que estén todos aquí en nuestra lección número 2. Ayer aprendimos muchas cosas y hoy vamos a seguir aprendiendo, ¿ok? Como todos los días vamos a comenzar con nuestro calendario. ¿Están listos? Sí, quiero que cambiemos el canal y digamos, ok, vamos a poner nuestro canal del aprendizaje. Nos vamos a dar una vuelta y cuando digamos, voy a contar hasta 3, nos vamos a dar una vuelta y vamos a estar en nuestro canal del aprendizaje. ¿Están listos para que lo hagan conmigo? 1, 2, 3, ¡vamos! Ya estoy lista para aprender. ¿Y ustedes? Aquí vamos. ¿Recuerdan lo que les dije ayer? Vamos a estar aprendiendo sobre matemáticas. Como ya repasamos lo que aprendimos ayer, ahora les doy la bienvenida a nuestra segunda lección del día de hoy. Antes que comencemos con la meta, les voy a dar un tiempo, voy a contar hasta 10 y ustedes van a ir a buscar los materiales. Para esta lección necesitamos papel y lápiz, cualquier papel, cualquier lápiz donde puedan usar para dibujar, para resolver nuestras ecuaciones numéricas. O si tienen en casa una pizarrita y marcadores, también pueden utilizarlos. ¿Están listos? Voy a contar hasta 10. Vayan. 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Cuál viene después del 4? Ahora otra vez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excelente. ¿Ya llegaron? Todavía faltan algunos. Contemos de 10 en 10. Yo creo que sí pueden. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Excelente, chicos. Ahora que ya estamos todos listos, vamos a comenzar. Nuestra meta entonces es aprender a sumar. Sumar, sumar es juntar. Qué bien que lo recuerden. Vamos a aprender a sumar, pero esta vez los números hasta el número 10. Número 10 tiene 2 dígitos, 1 y 0, ¿cierto? Ayer solo estábamos practicando números con un dígito, como por ejemplo el 2, el 4, el 5, ¿cierto? 6. Y ahora el 10 tiene 2 dígitos, 1 y 0. ¿Cómo vamos a lograr esta meta cuando ya ustedes puedan sumar? Sumar. Sumar es juntar. Empleando objetos. Empleando. ¿Quién escribió empleando? ¿Qué significa empleando? Pensemos. Exactamente. Usar, utilizar, emplear. Son todos sinónimos. Objetos. ¿Qué tipo de objetos? ¿Solo puedo sumar con libros? No, ¿cierto? Puedo sumar dados, puedo sumar frijoles, puedo sumar piedras, puedo sumar juguetes, legos, bloques, lo que ustedes quieran. Y también podré sumar otra vez. Sumar es juntar. Usando mis dedos. ¿Recuerdan ayer? Practicábamos y decíamos 2 y 2, los junto y me dan 4. Y también podré resolver utilizando ecuaciones numéricas, pero además las vamos a sacar de problemas escritos como problemas de la vida real. Como por ejemplo, ayer hicimos 2 más 3 es igual a 5, ¿recuerdan? Yo sé que sí. Excelente. ¿Estamos listos para nuestro primer ejercicio? Ok. El primero que vamos a desarrollar es 4. ¿Recuerdan este signo? El signo más. ¿Qué significa más? Significa sumar, es juntar. Y necesitamos ¿cuántos objetos? ¡Excelente! 4 objetos. ¿Están listos? Cuenten conmigo. Hoy vamos a usar estas pelotas de fútbol. ¿Les gusta jugar fútbol? A mí no mucho, pero a mis hijos y a mis alumnos les encanta el fútbol. ¿Listos? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 y 4. Excelente. Me está diciendo 4, por lo tanto tengo 1, 2, 3 y 4. Más 3. Por lo tanto, tengo que agregar 3 más. 1, 2, 3. Gracias por ayudarme. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer ahora? El signo me dice sumar. Sumar es juntar. Por lo tanto, los voy a juntar. Y lo voy a juntar con mi lápiz mágico. Los voy a poner todos en el mismo conjunto. Excelente. Y ahora sí los voy a contar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Entonces, eso me dice que 4 más 3 es igual a 7. Excelente, niños. 4 más 3 es igual a 7. Veamos con el próximo. Básquetbol. Sí, me encanta el básquetbol. Es muy entretenido. ¿Listos? La primera dice 2. ¿Cuántas pelotas de básquetbol tenemos que poner? Entonces pensemos. 2, exactamente. 1 y 2. Volvemos a encontrar nuestro signo más. ¿Qué significa? Sumar. ¿Listos? Sumar es juntar. Vamos a juntar 2 pelotas de básquetbol con ¿cuántas? 5 pelotas de básquetbol. ¿Listos? Cuenten conmigo. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. Y ahora, ¿qué hacemos? Con nuestro lápiz mágico lo vamos a juntar, porque recuerden, decíamos sumar es juntar. ¿Están listos? Aquí voy, los voy a juntar todos juntitos en el mismo conjunto. Y ahora los contamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ¡Wow! ¿Se dieron cuenta que nos dio el mismo resultado? Exactamente. Vamos a ponerle el 7 para que se vea mejor. Nos dio el mismo resultado las dos ecuaciones numéricas. 4 más 3 es igual a 7, pero también 2 más 5 es igual a 7. Acá tenemos nuestras manitos. Lo vamos a comprobar a ver si estamos en lo correcto. ¿Listos? Dice aquí 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y en nuestra otra mano vamos a poner 3. Y ahora los vamos a juntar. ¿Listos? Y ahora contamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Estábamos en lo correcto. Excelente. El siguiente dice 2 más 5. ¡Qué rápida! Yo ya sé que una mano tiene 5 dedos. 2 y 5 y los voy a juntar. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 7. Excelente, lo hicimos de forma correcta. Ahora, ¿están listos? Es su turno para hacerlo. Vamos a... ¿Están listos todos con su papel y su lápiz? Ahora es su turno para resolver estos ejercicios. El primero dice 6 más 2 es igual a... Pueden dibujar pelotas de fútbol o cualquier objeto. ¿Listos? Vamos a trabajar. Aquí los espero. Excelente, niños. ¿Cuántos dibujaron? ¿Cuántos objetos dibujaron en el primero? ¿Cuántos? Dígame. Más fuerte. Muy bien, excelente. Eran 6. Ok, y ahora lo vamos a ver si estaban en lo correcto. Lo vamos a corregir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y 6. Y la siguiente, el signo es más, que significa sumar, es juntar. Más, ¿cuántas pelotas de fútbol tenemos que agregar? 2. ¿Así lo hicieron? Excelente, están aprendiendo muy rápido. 1 y 2. Wow, chicos, muy bien. Y ahora nuestra lápiz mágico, ¿qué va a hacer? Juntar todos estos objetos para ver cuántos hay en total. ¿Están listos? Vamos a contar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 y 8. Excelente. 8. Vamos a poner el mismo color, color verde, para escribir con nuestro lápiz mágico, nuestro 8. El resultado es 8. Vamos con la siguiente. Les voy a dar también un minuto para que ustedes puedan dibujar y resolver la siguiente ecuación numérica. 7 más 3. ¿Cuántos objetos voy a dibujar? Ya sé. ¿Listos? Vamos. Yo también voy a dibujar aquí. ¿Ya están listos? Excelente, vamos. 7. ¿Cuántas pelotas de básquetbol vamos a poner? Muy bien, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, son muchas. 5, 6 y 7. Y nos dice el signo más. Signo más, que significa sumar, es juntar. Y nos tenemos que agregar 3 más. 1, 2 y 3. ¿Qué hacemos ahora? Pensemos. ¿Qué creen ustedes que tenemos que hacer ahora? ¿De verdad? ¿Cómo lo saben? Están muy atentos todo el tiempo. Excelente. Vamos a usar nuestro lápiz mágico para juntar y crear un conjunto con todas las balones de básquetbol para saber cuántas hay. Y ahora las contamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eso es lo que nos salió. Número 10. Dos dígitos, 1 y 0 forman el número 10. Excelente. Y ahora con nuestros deditos vamos a comprobar si estamos en lo correcto. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y vamos a sumar, agregar 2 más. 1 y 2. Y ahora todos juntos los contamos. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Estábamos en lo correcto. Excelente, niños. El siguiente, 7. Vamos a usar nuestros dedos otra vez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ¿Y cuántos les vamos a agregar? Muy bien, 3. 1, 2, 3. Y ahora todos juntos los contamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Estamos en lo correcto. Excelente, niños. Ahora volvemos al canal del aprendizaje y vamos a hacer nuestro último problema. Para esto, yo voy a leer y ustedes van a escuchar. Y después vamos a leer todos juntos. Yo leo, ustedes escuchan y después leemos todos juntos. ¿Están listos? Aquí vamos. Dice, hay 2 pájaros en un árbol. Me lo voy a imaginar. Oh, ahí está el arbolito, me ayuda a imaginar y aquí están los pajaritos. Hay 2. Llegan 3 pájaros más. Oh, llegaron 3 amigos más al árbol. Pregunta, signo de pregunta. ¿Cuántos pájaros hay en el árbol ahora? ¿Cómo podemos resolver? algo muy importante. Voy a subrayar los datos importantes. Hay 2 pájaros en un árbol. Ok, yo ya sé que habían 2 y llegan 3 más. Oh, quiere decir, ok, que llegaron más, que es una suma. ¿Cuántos pájaros hay en el árbol ahora? Vamos a ver. Voy a utilizar mis dibujos. ¿Qué creen ustedes? ¿Sí? Dos pajaritos en el árbol. ¿Qué? Hay 2 pájaros en un árbol. Llegaron 3 más. Ya están esos 2, llegaron 3 más. 1, 2 y 3. ¿Cuántos hay ahora? Voy a utilizar mi ecuación numérica, porque así es más fácil. Yo ya sé que habían 2 y le voy a sumar los 3 que llegaron. ¿Cuántos hay ahora? Sumar es juntar, así que los voy a juntar y los voy a contar. Ya están todos juntos en el árbol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excelente, chicos y chicas. 5. Entonces, nuestra respuesta es, ahora hay, ¿cuántos? 5 pajaritos en el árbol. Han hecho un excelente trabajo, niños. Muy bien. Lo sé, llegó la hora de despedirnos, pero no importa, nos volveremos a ver mañana con más aprendizaje. Vamos a repasar un poquito qué aprendimos hoy. ¿Recuerdan que aprendimos que las preguntas llevan acento la primera palabra? ¿Qué aprendimos hoy? Hoy aprendimos a sumar con objetos hasta el número 10. Sumamos pelotas de fútbol, sumamos pelotas de básquetbol. También aprendimos a sumar con los dedos hasta el número 10. Y finalmente hicimos sumas utilizando ecuaciones numéricas. Escuchamos un problema escrito, lo leímos y después escribimos nuestra ecuación numérica y pudimos llegar al resultado. Excelente, estoy muy orgullosa de ustedes. Mañana nuestro desafío va a ser más grande. ¿Están listos para escuchar lo que vamos a hacer mañana? Vamos a hacer restas, vamos a estar quitando a los números para ver qué resultado nos dan. Así que espero que tengan un hermoso día y nos vemos mañana preparados para las restas. Adiós.